Welcome back to another episode of R&R. I'm your host, Jamerson, Ballard. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. We gonna do this shit again, man. And it's not even that complicated, man. Check it out. Today's topic is, if you don't love you, nobody else will. You understand what I'm saying? Don't nobody want somebody nobody else want. And that's kind of something you need to understand going in. It's about to be Valentine's Day in another few hours, I guess. And, a lot of people out here looking for love, but they in the wrong place, you know what I'm saying? You looking outside of you for something that you should have found in you first. And that's just simplest way to put it. If you look at the human body, whenever the healing process begins, it starts inside, then out. And you might not know that. It ain't a lot of people that know that for real, and it's just like, that's how everything is going to have to happen if you're not aware of that. You know what I'm saying? The healing has to start within, man. You end up grabbing somebody that's trying to bamboozle you, and you trying to bamboozle them, and y'all both wasting each other's time. I know a lot of people want to see relationship videos and things like that, but I'm still gonna tell you, like, before you get yourself together, you're not gonna attract the right type of person. That's just what it is. If you think about it, when is the last time you met somebody that found love, that was looking for it? It don't happen like that. It don't happen like that, man. It usually happens when you not tripping off of love. That's when you find it. And that's just, you usually too busy having a good time to be worried about it, then it kind of falls in your lap. But that's not how it happens. It's more about you having such a good time with you that other people want to be a part of that. Nobody wants somebody that nobody else wants. But if you don't want to be with you, what make you think somebody else gonna want to be around you? You miserable. And you trying to trick somebody into liking you so you can like yourself a little bit more. That's weird. That's kind of strange, man. And while we on the topic of weird, I think this week I'm gonna start a new segment called the Weirdo of the Week. Yeah. And I'm sorry, the name of the segment is called You're a Weirdo. And I'm gonna hand out Weirdo of the Week awards. Today's Weirdo of the Week is Fletcher Cox. Y'all might not know who this dude is, but if you watched the Super Bowl yesterday, you seen this tall nigga with a blouse on. Like he about to sing in the choir or something, but he forgot his wig at the crib. It's crazy because I don't know you, Fletcher, if you see this. I don't know you. I don't have no animosity towards you or anything like that. I just don't understand. Did you lose a bet or something? You in a church lady jacket. Anyway, that's weird. And so, yeah, that'll be happening more regularly throughout these this new season. We're gonna be handing out Weirdo of the Week awards. Cause don't be a weirdo. Anyway, yeah, man. It's really not rocket science when it comes to this. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out there looking dry and desperate, trying to make somebody love you. And that's just you're repelling what it is that you want to attract by doing that. For all the lovebirds out there that's happy in your relationship, man, hey, man. Especially black love, which is kind of rare, but anyway. More power to y'all, man. happy Valentine's Day and the whole nine, because that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's just, imagine how much happier everyone would be if people just were happy with themselves first and then get into a relationship with another person that's happy with themselves. I think the world will be a better place. But I mean, you can keep trying to catch somebody in that Halloween mask you got on, and you wearing it every day. Whatever that mask is, whether it's makeup and a wig, or you niggas that be out here hat-fishing chicks, that shit's crazy. This nigga got a hat on everywhere he go. Like, bruh, nigga, you wake up with that hat on, this nigga fuck with that hat on. Come on, bro, you can't look. You hoping to God she don't never see you without your hat on. This nigga got a new hat all the, bruh. Which one do you want? You want hair or you want a hat? If you wearing a hat too much, you probably making yourself balder because your head can't breathe. I know ain't nobody never told you that, but stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, bro. If you don't like you, nobody else is gonna like you either. So learn to fall in love with you and do your best to fix the things that you don't like about you until it's like this understanding that you have within yourself. Like, look, I'm doing my best, and if you ain't fucking with that, then this ain't it. This ain't gonna work. And so you just gotta be, I might be a little ashy. You just gotta be aware of that, man. You gotta be aware of that. It's this, be in love with you first, man. Before you try to trick somebody into loving you, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna last that long, and ain't nobody gonna be happy long term, man. I mean, But yeah, shout out to the Capital Letter Club, and Rant Gang. It's been a long day, man. This episode almost didn't happen for real because, life don't stop, like I said, outside of this. And there's some other cats out there that just, some of you niggas is really irritating because you don't do what you say you're gonna do. And I really don't got time to be tongue wrestling with dudes. If you're not doing business the way that I would like for you to be doing business, then you won't get no business from me. Yeah, I know they say the customer is always right, but there's a right and a wrong way to do things. You understand what I'm saying? Without messing who it is. I think I have opinions on a lot of things. That's the origin of the show, and we gonna try to stay on topic. But yeah, if you out there just lying to kick it, or just saying what it is that you think is gonna make a person like you more, you need to stop that shit, man. And it's not necessarily easy to be a truthful person and tell a person like, well, I really ain't gonna be able to do that, or I would, but I can't. It don't really. You'll save everybody a lot of time and trouble if you did that, instead of making promises you can't keep and doing things that you know that you are making. Just making promises that you can't keep. Doing things that you know are dishonorable, and then just try to hide your hand, or run behind somebody that you feel like people respect, and you fronting like you done did this or that, like a lot of you rap niggas, and a lot of you niggas, man, I'm not finna pay a nigga to lie to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good if you're not doing what you said you're doing in your music, and you just won't get I'm not listening to you. I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you, man. It's nice to see certain things happening, like, with the Super Bowl, I guess. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I don't know if you did, but I was at a party because I wanted to, socialize with a couple of buddies of mine I ain't seen in years and just mingle. Because I be so busy, I don't really get out much. I just be handling business. But all fun, all play, all work and no play makes a dull Jamerson, and we can't have that. So, You know, we got out and seen what was to be seen. Usually, I'm kind of a fan of the commercials, but as far as just the game itself, I mean, and shout out to the two brothers, the quarterbacks. That was legendary, and it looked like it was a good game on the parts that I was catching, because it was like Philly would score and then Kansas City would score, and you know, but in Kansas City I think ended up winning. Shout out to y'all in the city, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the ownership within the league. And when Kaepernick walked out, I haven't been, you know, involved in any of the NFL activities. I wasn't really a big NFL football fan to begin with, so it wasn't that hard for me. But I just kind of, you know, keep it lit. You know, you know, I'm not a bandwagon individual, and you know, I stick to a lot of stuff, and it's not necessarily you know, something that's common. There's a lot of people who can't stick to nothing. How many of y'all out there is still focused on the goal you made, as far as like your New Year's resolution? I'll wait. And see, that's some bullshit, because I know most of y'all probably ain't did none of the stuff that you set out to do. But you know, and I'm not necessarily knocking that. I'm just saying, you know, be real with you. Do what you're supposed to do with yourself. Be honest with you. You know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do, man. Don't latch on to somebody else that's doing what they're supposed to do, and you know, just be slacking until you meet that person and hope that you're going, you know, because you don't deserve to be involved with that if you didn't do anything to earn it at all. That's scandalous, bro. A lot of dudes out here, oh man, yeah, I want a girl with this, that, and the third. Nigga, you a 6 at best. What are you doing to deserve a 10 if one was to come out the sky right now and just be enamored with you? What would you do? What could you, besides fuck her? That's it. And fuck up her credit. Stop, bro. Do what you need to do to get yourself together, so when you do find that person, if you so happen to find them, you're an asset, not a liability to the person. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, man, as much as y'all want to hear these relationship shows, most of these relationships probably need to just go on and break up and walk away from each other and start over. But you're scared to do it because you got a car note or you know, y'all buying a house now. You know, you had kids together. That don't necessarily mean you was probably supposed to be together. Y'all was just humping. And you know, you might have was supposed to start a business together or be in association with each other to some degree, but not necessarily fucking. And that's now you in something. You in a situationship. What is that? You know? Be in love with you. Love you, you know, learn you, understand you, and, you know, but only because, not to be selfish, but to understand what it is to be who you are. You know, some of the weird nuances that come with you aren't something you know, have to be ashamed of. Some of you, your calling is wrapped within that, but you don't get it. You don't think that she would like that or whatever. Maybe she's not the one for you. You know, you trying to date for status. You want to get a girl or a guy that would make people take you seriously or make people think that, oh, she's beautiful. She has a good guy that has a lot of money. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily what it's supposed to be about. You see the money, but the money is a result of the work being done. You know, we working, man. Hey, shout out to Kicks. This episode is also sponsored by Kicks, an urban footwear brand that was started by the smoothest dude on the internet. Yeah, you looking at him. Anyway, Kicks. Keep going. Yeah. I kind of like that. That's gonna be it right there. But yeah. So yeah, what do we learn on this episode? First, love you before you be trying to love somebody else. You know, because you're going to grow and you're going to change as the years go by. But to have a fundamental love and understanding of yourself is going to aid you in your love for someone else. 2, don't be a weirdo. I mean, it's okay to be different, right? And embrace that. But don't be a weirdo. And I mean, you know, if we had to have a 3, you know, everything, you know, do it smoother, you know, be happy. I'm hoping for everybody, you know, to get an understanding, right, to be prosperous and healthy. And that's been today's episode of R&R. My name is Jamerson Ballard. Like I said, check out the link description and grab you a pair of Kicks, man. It's luxury, so you know, do what you're supposed to do so you can show people that you're luxurious, and you know, have a great day and a prosperous week.